back, viewers. Taking a stern view of the Calcutta High Court order that advised young girls to control sexual urges, the Supreme Court today slammed the High Court order, saying that such judgments are absolutely wrong. Now, the top court further raised questions on the legal principles and the findings of the court. Now, the remarks were made by the Calcutta High Court while overturning the conviction of a man accused of kidnapping and sexually assaulting a minor. The court had said that adolescent girls must control their sexual urges as she is deemed a loser when she gives in to the sexual pleasure of hardly 2 minutes. The High Court further said that it is the duty of every adolescent girl to protect her dignity and her self-worth. Now, the case reached the Supreme Court after it took suo motu cognizance of the matter, calling the remarks highly objectionable and completely unwarranted. Now, the top court had also issued notice to the state of West Bengal and is now set to hear their plea on January 12. Joining me live right now is my colleague Harish to get us more information on this. Harish, shocking and very absurd statement and judgments coming in from the Calcutta High Court, and rightly so. The Supreme Court has now acted and also talked tough. Give us a sense of the hearing in the Supreme Court and also what the top court had to say about these remarks by the Calcutta High Court.
Yes, that's right, Ashish. Very shocking remarks coming in from the Calcutta High Court, which went on to say that adolescent girls should control their sexual urge or they will lose out in the eyes of the society for just 2 minutes of pleasure. The Supreme Court on last month 18th took suo motu cognizance of the case wherein after these remarks, the High Court in fact shockingly acquitted the youth who was charged with kidnap and sexual assault and rape. And in fact, today also, the Supreme Court said we actually don't know what is the principle behind judges making such remarks, what is the concept they enunciate. It is very wrong to pass write such judgments. Saying so, the Supreme Court has kept the matter for further hearing on January 12th, whether to hold a lengthy hearing and recall the order. And very significantly, Ashish, the West Bengal government, to whom notice had been issued, informed the Supreme Court, Justice Oak, that they have filed an appeal challenging the acquittal of this particular youth who had in fact sexually kidnapped and sexually assaulted this girl. And instead of upholding the conviction by the lower court, the High Court had, the Supreme Court remarked, shockingly acquitted him, observing that the girl should have controlled her sexual urge and otherwise she loses out in the eyes of the society just for 2 minutes of pleasure. In fact, the Chief Justice who took suo motu cognizance of such shocking remarks from a bench, it is not a lower court bench but a High Court bench, and assigned this matter to another bench which held this hearing today. And the next date of hearing will be on January 12th. Back to you.
Right, Harish, appreciate you joining us on the broadcast there with all these details. Let's move on to our next story now. A defiant wrestling